Hello students of class 12, welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. This video is for class 12 nutrition, and the chapter that I will continue today is the use of food value table and calculation of the nutritive value of diet, that is part 2. Okay. In the previous video, I started with the compilation table in detail and the compositions table and comparisons table, anything you can say. In this video, I will discuss about the application of it, that what are the applications of this food compositions table for the normal analysis, what is the points for the nutritional synthesis, and what is the point for the educational tool, like how it can be act as, as an educational tool in detail. So let's discuss. Now we will going to discuss about the application of the food composition data or food compilation table. So here you can see one very good diagram is present, where you can see that in the industry the food service providers are present, the manufacturers are present, and the retailers are present. And here for the researchers and the academics, the data compilers are present, epidemiology is there, and the diet and health research are done there. Then to those food and health professionals, the dietitians, the clinicians are present. For the handling big data, the health data, food systems data, and the digital technologies are there to carry them. For the public health, the nutrients, the stakeholders, the policymakers, the regulations are there. And for the consumers, the general public, patients, and are there. So here the applications of the food compilation table can be used for a number of activities which can be grouped majorly in three categories. What are those categories? The first one is the nutritional analysis. What is it? These calculations are carried out at several different levels using food compositions data derived from the different ways. The food molecules should be analyzed and by suitable methods, and nutrient concentrations can be obtained. These can be used for calculating the nutrient intake and individual families to the whole consumers. The second point is the nutritional synthesis, like this includes the use of databases on con- constructing diets and specific nutrient contents. As for example, we can give that the management of diabetes, obesity, and hypertension, this type of the calculations are used in constructing means for institutions, ration scales, etc. The next is the using as the educational tool. As the educational tool, the food composition table provide a very important educational resource for developing an understanding of the role of the food in the provision of nutrients. So this resources has used in all education levels. Then what are the limitations of it? Like the samples used generally may not be representative, that is, the data obtained from the particular food is not found to be representative of all molecules of the same food. For example, if the food value of potato has been analyzed and reported from Punjab, it may so that the data are not similar to the values obtained from the potatoes of West Bengal. So this disparity of data is a major problem in the food composition tables. The second limitation you can see that there may be an error in analysis, calculation and reporting of data, because all are done by the humans. The third is the suitable conversions factors are also not present universally for converting the data reported into intake values. This is also the very important limitation. The next limitation is there is several varieties of same food available in different cities. The cities, states and the countries are also within a particular locality. All those values are not reported in the table, and it is also not possible to do so. It is also a very important limitation. The next limitation can be several raw and novel foods are coming up in this market regularly, but such rapid upgradations of the table is not possible. Moreover, the genetically modified foods are also becoming popular. So, no reported data on their nutritional contributions have been included in this table. So, use of a comparison table for the calculations of the nutrients intakes of an individual throughout the day is mainly the thing. So, the food compositions tables are generally used in the calculations of the nutrients intake. So, they to do so, the following steps that we have to maintain, like find the food that are consumed in each meal and their amount. Obviously, each meal of the day should not be taken into consideration separately. For example, the food composition consumption of breakfast should be taken first and the nutrients calculated. And thirdly, it should be kept in mind that the similar foods are consumed, then the total amount has been taken together and then calculations should be done. For examples, in a person consumes 3 rotis for lunch, that is 20 gram atta for each roti, and 1 roti for dinner, then the 20 into 6 gram of the atta should be taken into amount, and then the food value table should be used. And after finding out the detailed nutrient concentrations, the total have to be find out, otherwise we can't get it out that what are the total calories that are consumed by the particular individual, and not only the total about only the total calorie, about the other things like carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals and everything properly we cannot find out, because we use diet charts for various problems. Like if we give a diet chart to a diabetic patient, then obviously the carbohydrate level must be calculated. For that we can only find out that what are the things are happening there. Okay, and how much carbohydrate the person is consuming, if they have to control it or increasing it, everything we have understood. So I'm completing this video with the idea of the applications of the compositions tables. In the next video, I will discuss about some charts or detailing about it, or some can be some exchange list. Till then, thank you.